Welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to explain how to use field command. That field command we can use for various categories in AutoCAD objects. First of all, here point, line, circle, rectangle and hatch. Those are the basic objects. Click on subscribe, click on bell icon for new updates. Applying the field command for the point object. Here two objects are there. First one multi-type and single line text. In this case, I am going to use the single line text. Here I have to insert the coordinate of this point. So I am going to type coordinate. Then I have to insert the coordinate automatically from the database. So press Ctrl F. Then go to this dialog box, go to object on this big point and select the point, then click on the position. You can search here, the position is there. Then go to units. So many units are there. I can change this for 3 position. I don't want the set command, then I can remove that coordinate. Then click OK. You can find the coordinates is placed automatically. So now I place the coordinate from the field command. It's the advantage of this command. I can move this object, then automatically change the position. So you have to type in command prompt RE, then enter. This automatically change. Further, you can check it. I've changed to x-axis, then type RE. You can watch there is change. And also the y-axis. I'm going to move y-axis and change the same way RE, then enter. Here you can see y-axis position also change. Now I am going to apply this command to line. First I have to find the start point, end point and length of this line. So here I already inserted the single line text, so double click it here, then click on this here, then press Ctrl plus F, the dialog box, then click on this category as object, then go to object type. So I have to select, so pick this, then select the line. Here some categories are there. Now I want to find the start point, then end point. So in these properties, I can search it is here start. So here the start, I select the decimal, then the precision is 3 and comma x and y. I don't want to set comma. Then click OK. Now click on here, then escape. Now you can find the x and y commands are there. End point. So double click it here, then click it here, press Ctrl F. Then go to object, select this and pick the line. Then go to end, the same category, then click OK. Then here you can see the start point and end point. Now I want to find out the length of this line. So same as, so double click it here, click on here, then press Ctrl F, go to object, then pick the object and go to length. Here current unit is 25. So I am going to change this decimal as 2 positions. Then if you want, you can additional format. So click on this additional format. Then you can prefix and suffix. Now in this category, I fix the suffix as millimeters. Then click OK. Now you can find the category length is in millimeters. Now I am going to change this line position, then extend this line. Click it here, then escape. Now you can see here, clearly watch here, these all are varying. RE, regenerate, then enter. Here our length is 37. Then the end point also change, because I extend this way of this line. If you want, you can learn it here. Then escape, press RE, enter. This is change. For this circle, I am going to apply the fill command. I have to find the radius, area, perimeter and diameter. So double click here, then the same as Ctrl F. Then go to object, select object. Here I want to find out the radius. So you can find here the radius, the decimal units. Then click OK. Same as area, same procedure you can use. And also the perimeter. Then go to circumference. The perimeter is called as circumference. So click on circumference and then click OK. We can, from the database we can get. So click on here, go to here, then diameter. Click OK. Now we are going to see the area of the rectangle and perimeter. So same way you can go there and use the shortcut or select the object. Here area is okay. But here the perimeter, you can see there are no any word called as perimeter. So you have to use the length because this is the polyline. So we have to find out the whole length is called as perimeter. Then click OK. This is the main idea of the polyline. The irregular shape, here the hatch is there, already hatched. But this one is irregular shape. So these are the line segments. So now I am going to find out this area as same way. So go to single line text and type it here, area, and use the shortcut. Then click OK. Here we have find the categories of this hatch, and so many categories are there. First I am going to insert the area, the decimal. Then I am going to give the square meters. Then click OK. Click OK. Here I have found the area of this hatch. Next I am going to use identify the pattern name. So double click it here. So I am going to give this category. So double click here and go to hatch, same hatch. Then you can use the category of this hatch of pattern name. Click on this pattern name, then click OK. You can use to identify the category because we can use for buildings or separate hatches to identify the area. Conclusion of this video. In this video, we learned about how to use fill command in various categories as point, line, circle, rectangle and regular shapes. I hope this video is useful for you and please share with your friends. Thank you. Click on subscribe, click on bell icon for new updates.